G'day everyone, hi from a place not too far from Mount Fuji. Look at this. We're very lucky today. We've actually come to a place called Odawara and we've got a fantastic view of Mount Fuji over there in the distance. And we're lucky enough that we have a clear view, because sometimes, as you probably know, Mount Fuji is covered in clouds and you can't see it. So it's been fantastic to be blessed with this view. So today in this video, I'm just going to go over a few highlights of 2025. And also, if you're new to the channel, there's a word of the day at the end of the episode where you can learn a Japanese word related to what I speak about during the video. If you're new, I'll give you a quick self-intro. I'm John. I'm an Australian who's been living in Nagoya, Japan for the last 13 plus years, and I make videos about life in Japan, the language, and so on. To start off, I want to talk about a place called Sakai Ichimonji Mitsuhide, which is a knife shop in a place called Dogu Yasuji in Namba, Japan, in Namba, Osaka. And Brad over there was kind enough to give me a really nice personalized tour of the place and explain everything about Japanese knives. So if you're interested in knife making or in Japanese knives in particular, I highly recommend checking out the video. I'll put the links here in this video here in the description, and I'll put a card up here as well, and you can check that out at your own leisure. Next up, I want to mention the SCAJ event, which is a coffee event held every year in a place called Tokyo Big Side. Highly recommend it if you're into coffee like I am. If you don't know, I'm a bit of a coffee addict and I post my coffee pics almost every morning on my X feed and also sometimes on Instagram. I'm slowly getting better at Instagram. I'm still quite new, and you can check those out over there. The SCAJ is open to everyone. You can go and book tickets online, and it's held in, I can't remember the month, but it was a few months ago, so it's probably around September, October, somewhere around there. But I'll put the links to that video here as well in this video, in the description, and a card up here, so you can check that out and see what it's like. If you like the look of it, I highly recommend visiting. It's a one-of-a-kind thing, and to be honest, I think I'll be going again every year if I can. Next up, another highlight is my visit to a place called Nibutani Kotan, which is in Hokkaido, which is the northernmost island in Japan. And Nibutani Kotan basically has an Ainu village where you can see the Ainu make crafts and also how they lived. There's a couple of really good museums over there, so I highly recommend checking those out just to see the history. And also, I mean, Hokkaido is just one of the most amazing places in Japan for driving around and doing general sightseeing as well, full of nature and really unique geography and landscapes. The Ainu, by the way, if you're not aware, are the indigenous people of Japan. If you want to see that video and learn more about that, I'll put the links to that as well. And to wrap up my highlights of 2025, I'll quickly mention one final video, and that was my interview with Colin over at Tall Boys Brewing in Nagoya, Japan. He is an American who opened up a brewery in a place called Kasadera in Nagoya, and he makes craft beer. Absolutely fascinating story. He tells us about how he left his corporate life in Japan to open up a brewery and pursue his dreams, and he also shows us behind the scenes how they make beer as well. And I'll put the link to that video in here as well in a card or in the description below. Lastly, I really want to thank you for supporting the channel. I'm a really small channel. I just, do this stuff on my own as a passion project. I love sharing information about Japan and also helping people with the language and that kind of thing. And it's been fascinating for me to embark on this journey, and I really appreciate everyone who subscribes and comments and gives me feedback. It really helps me grow, and it helps me reflect on life here in Japan as well. I love the whole process of making these videos and learning more about the stuff that goes through my mind and sharing it with you guys. And from the comments, I can see that it's also helping you guys out to understand what life is like here as well. Anyway, as promised, we're at the end of the video, and that means it's time for word of the day. And today's word is, as always, related to the topic of the video, and it's the end of the year. So my word of the day today is nenmatsu, which means end of the year. Really easy word to remember because the kanji for nen is year and matsu means end of. So nenmatsu means end of year. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks again, and I look forward to catching you in 2026. If you want to support my channel and you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please like my videos and subscribe and tell your friends about it as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.